What's up, guys? So on today's episode we're going to be replacing the CV axle boots on my 300 TD. As you can see, these are shot. I mean, they're ripped, they're torn, they're not good at all. These are on my 300 TD wagon. We're putting a 500E body kit on. This is a differential. We already finished rebuilding this guy. That's all good now. So now it's on to these. So this is a really easy, simple process. I'll go ahead and show you the tools you need, which is going to be these right here. So to take off the CV from the diff, you're going to need a M10 or a triple square. You're going to need a 30 mil 12 point to take off the nut near the rotor. This here is the triple square bolts that you're going to have to take off. This side right here usually go in just like that. But after you have it out, what I like to do is try to clean these the best you can. I usually just shoot them with brake cleaner until they're decent like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to be popping off this cap right here. The way I do that is I usually just use a flathead and then a hammer and then just pop it right off. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so after you pop off the cap, my goodness, look at this. This boot is destroyed. But that's besides the point. What you're going to need to do is get your snap ring pliers. These guys right here. And there's a snap ring right in the middle. Right here. What you're going to do is pull this guy out, just like that. And then after you pull that off, you're seriously just going to pull this entire thing off right here. This whole cap is just going to slide right off. Alright, so after you pull off this guy right here, like I said, it literally just slides on and slides off. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and slide off the CV boot, which again, this one is destroyed. Yeah, it's bad. It's rough. But after that's done, what you're going to do is you're going to cut off your little pins here and here. I usually just use some snips like this, and I just cut the cap or the top off right here. It's a little bit more difficult to do with one hand, but you're just going to go ahead and cut that off. You're going to cut that off. I usually just use a razor blade. I cut a nice little slit right here, cut a nice little slit right here, and then after that, pull the boot off, slide the new boot on, then slide the new boot on. It's seriously that easy. Alright, so seriously, just cut that off. What you're going to do is just peel it off, just like that. Grab your razor blade, just cut a nice little slit. Right there. Cut another nice little slit. Oh, well, that one's actually not stuck, so it's really not that big of a slit. And then just slide it off, just like that. Dang, water's definitely been getting inside of this boot. Oh man, my slit might not be big enough. Nope. Just like that, it's off. Now, as you can see, this right here is pretty rusted. I mean, it's not crazy bad. It is kind of just surface rust. But what I like to do to clean this up is take a drill gun and then a wire brush or like a wire wheel. And then I clean this as best as I can. You do want both sides to look more or less like this. I mean, you could tell the water's been getting inside of it, even though it was extremely cracked. This side, it was also extremely cracked, but as you can see, I mean, the surface rust is pretty bad. So what I'm going to do now is take about an hour or so to clean all this off, make it look like this side, and then these caps right here are pretty rusted, so I'm probably going to have to do these as well. But that's about it. Also, another thing, the Mercedes-Benz ones are rubber, and as you can see, they crack quite a bit. I mean, I live in Arizona, so the heat really gets all this stuff out here. I love to use these silicone ones because I feel like they last a lot longer, and they're a little bit more flexible. So, I mean, you can play with them a little bit more, and they're not going to rip or tear or get messed up like these ones will. And these right here are like, if I'm not mistaken, I think they were like $160 when you can get the silicone ones. Yes, it's not a Mercedes part, but it is definitely an upgrade compared to what Mercedes had, in my opinion. And I think you can get these for about $30 online. They're universal. Unfortunately, what you have to do is cut it right here. But I mean, if that's all you have to do to make this fit, and it's going to be a huge upgrade, I mean, why not get these compared to these? So to cut them, all I do is I take a razor blade, basically stretch it out right here, and then I follow the line, or the groove, I guess you could say, all the way up. Now it's the same size. This right here fits right over our cap on this side and on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other one really quick, and then we'll just slide them right on. Alright, now that they're cut, what you do is obviously put it right on the end, slide it right up, and then you're going to be having these nice little clamps. You can get OE style clamps. I know they sell metal zip tie style. That's the ones that I usually use, but obviously these guys right here, if you try to use these, you are going to have to get a specialty tool to crimp them on. You can use regular hose clamps. I've seen that done in the past. I mean, there's a few different ways you can do it, but these are just what we're going to use because this is what came with our kit that we bought. And then, yeah. Alright, got this side done, put the clamps on. You literally just slide your boot on. With this guy right here, you are seriously just going to push it right on, just like this. And then that is literally it. There is no tip or trick on how to take this off or put it on. It should seriously just slide on, slide off. There's no special tools needed. It's just like that, that easy. And then you're going to take your snapper ring, this guy right here, put it back on the cap, and then the cap goes right over, and then you're done. You literally just hammer this cap on. Obviously, just make sure you line up your holes with the cap, and it's seriously as easy as that. Alright, so after you do it, this is pretty much what they're going to be looking like. It took a little longer than I anticipated, but in all reality, the job is very easy. It shouldn't take longer than, I'd say, probably 30 minutes aside. But now all you got to do is pop these guys right in here. I obviously have to put my diff back on and do quite a bit of other work. I apologize for the video being not very good quality. I'm still kind of trying to learn how to do this, but it was also a little bit difficult because the job is extremely messy and it's hard to press pause and play and do everything. But I really hope this video helped you guys. on how to do it. If you have any questions or anything, please go ahead and shoot them in the comments. If you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to see anything else, go ahead and post it in the comments. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to this thing. We are going to be doing, like I said, a 500E wide body on this. We have the rear fenders in the car already. These are the front fenders. We have a hood, the front bumper, headlights, a whole bunch of stuff. We also have to replace a whole bunch of gaskets in this engine, so I'll definitely be recording that. I'm still waiting on a bunch of stuff for this, but we also do have this 190E right here, the one we got. It hasn't been started in a little over a decade. It needs a lot of work, so we're definitely going to be posting some videos on this guy, and then maybe some more on these ones. I don't know yet, but yeah, hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.